end ravine and a forest treehouse. Sure. So first what I did is I divided the ravine into two parts, and then on this part I did the end ravine. And for the end ravine, I really wanted something that was like simplistic, so I just filled the entire ravine, changed all the blocks to end stone, as you can see. Then I decided that the next part would be building the little towers that the dragon uses to heal itself. So that was a really boring process, so I'm just going to skip ahead until it's done. So, boom, there we go. And I decided to do 2 of those, just because I think it's a really good thing to show it's the end ravine. So here's the other one I'm building. This one is bigger than the first one I built, because there are different sized ones in the end, and they are actually based off the actual sizes I saw. And I just pulled out the process a little farther so you can actually see more of what I did. And I actually filled these in entirely. I don't know why. It made it more difficult, but I liked the idea better. And I made it stick out of the ravine because I liked that. So then next what I did was I started working on the portal back to the overworld. And I could have gone with a simplistic portal to the end, but I really wanted to do a portal to back to the end portal that you see back to the overworld because I felt like it would be a nice touch. But making the portal thing was really difficult. So what I ended up doing was building 4 different end portals and then layering them on top of each other, which you'll see me do, in order to create the effect, the illusion that there was one continuous portal. Because on creative you can break those end portal stones and the portal won't break itself. So I just layered obsidian under the portals so that it's sort of more of the effect. Obsidian blends in really well with the portal itself. So next I had this cave on this side of the ravine, and what I decided to do was turn this cave into the end stronghold. So I just went around and replaced all the blocks with stone bricks, which you find in, of course, the stronghold. So here's me building the end portal. And then I didn't like how the walls were so close, so I went and added a little bit of space over there. Didn't do a whole lot, but I think it definitely made it look a little opener and nicer overall. I added a little library, and I actually made the library close enough to the lava in the portal so that it would burn some of it, because I'm not very good at like placing those naturally. But at the start you can see the library with spiderwebs is successfully still alive. Then I went over, added a little bit of details, some of that mossy stone. I think it just made it look nicer overall. So here's the final look of the end ravine. I really like it. I think it's super nice. It looks super cool. And so next, I just did the forest treehouse ravine. And that was a lot more difficult. So what I started out by doing was placing the grass on the floor. And then I decided to clear up the walls, make it smoother, as you can see here. So here's the clean walls, and then next I started adding glass into the walls, glass blocks. And I really liked the idea, so I just added it in here, and I added 2 different colors. The original person who I saw this from used several different colors, used all the colors I believe actually. But I just only used green and yellow, and behind the green panels I put sea lantern blocks so that it would give off some light. The next thing I added was birch logs, and I added those because I wanted to still have that forest theme throughout. And then I decided, after doing like the entire thing, that I didn't like the birch logs. So I switched those out a little bit later with dark oak logs, and I think that looks a whole lot better than birch. So then I started adding trees, and I added dark oak because obviously it's what I have around the walls. It's the best tree for building tree houses on, I believe, because it's the biggest and still close to the ground. So then here you can see I'm just adding some of those dark oak trees where I can. And actually, once I ran out of room for those dark oak trees, I added oak trees instead to like fill up the space, because they're pretty similar. And you can tell there is a little bit of a difference with the leaves, but I think that like actually looks better, because oak forests are usually close to dark oak forests. So then I started building, of course, the tree houses, and I decided to put them into the cave walls because normally that's where like cave houses go. So, but they're still on top of the trees, so technically they're tree houses. Next, I built a tree house actually on the trees in the distance, and it's kind of hard to see, so I'm just going to skip ahead where it's a little easier to see. I forgot to zoom in the camera for this little bit here, so sorry. So the treehouse I actually really like. I changed it a little bit at the end, purely because while I liked the design a lot, I felt the stairs were too clunky, so don't worry, I got rid of those stairs. But that's pretty much it for the tree forest ravine.
Roll it up, we gon' burn it down.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this. I always enjoy these types of creative videos with the ravines, and like turning something already there into something a lot cooler. It was really fun and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did as well. If you liked the video, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it really lets me know that you guys like these types of videos so I can do them more often. Bye!